everyone. As you know, I have my protective style, which are my micro twists. And I did say I would be keeping these twists in for a month and a half or 2 months. Now I'm thinking I'm going to keep them in for 2 months because I did my hair on November 17th. That was on a Thursday. And today is December 15th. And I counted. It has been exactly 4 weeks since I did my twist. Or since I was finished twisting all of these. So it's holding up pretty well. Right? You think so? Look at that. Look at that. You see that? That's good. It's marvelous, right? Okay. So right now my hair is pretty dirty. And my roots have grown out quite a bit. I'm going to say it's about a ½ inch. That's what it looks like, about a ½ inch. And my hair still looks really good and everything, but I do want to wash it. Even around my edges look a little rough, like they could be, you know, washed and retwisted. So what I do basically when I wash my micro twists is I wash them in the shower. Usually when my hair is loose, I don't wash my hair in the shower. I'll probably rinse out my deep conditioner in the shower. But it takes up too much time for me to actually wash my hair in the shower. So today, I will be using my Trader Joe's Tea Tree Tinkle Shampoo. Yep, I'll be using that. That's my actual favorite shampoo. That's the only shampoo I've been using for quite some time now, and I like it. And I am going to be washing my hair like how you would wash like your loose hair. I'm going to wet all my hair down in the shower. I'm going to focus on my scalp. I'm going to really scrub my scalp with the shampoo. And I am also going to wash the actual twists too, so that they can be nice and clean as well. After I'm finished doing all of that, I'm going to apply my Trader Joe's conditioner. It's the Balanced Moisturizing Nourish Spa Conditioner. And I'm going to apply that, and I'm probably going to leave that in for like 5 minutes. And then I'm going to rinse that out. I'm not going to be deep conditioning today. That's the only difference. And I'm not going to be detangling, of course, because I don't have to. Which I'm very excited about, because that's the longest, hardest part of washing my hair. And after that, after I rinse out the conditioner, then I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with my hair. But I will be showing you what you are going to need after you finish washing your hair. So you are going to need 3 of these bands, because we will be doing some banding. Not some major banding, but some, you know, a little bit of banding. Just to keep the hair stretched while we're trying to retwist the edges and along the main part that's going to be showing. So 3 bands. 1, 2, 3. I have 3. And you will also be needing 10 perm rods. I prefer these white ones because I like the size of them for the curl that I'm going for. So we're going to have a different style. And I would keep a bottle of water handy just in case your hair starts to get a little dry. And also, you're going to need some type of oil or something to seal your ends. I'm going to be using my shea butter to do that. And I think I may or may not use the, I always forget the name. Smooth and Hold Pudding. Organic Root Stimulator, Smooth and Hold Pudding. I may use that on the ends when I'm rolling the ends up, or I may not. I'll let you know when I'm actually doing it. But I will be back after I finish washing my hair so I can show you guys what I do. Alright, see you later. Okay, I am back and I just got out of the shower. And now I'm going to show you how I band my hair. I'm going to put it in 3 sections. 1, 2, 3, 1 in the back. So I'm going to band my hair to keep it stretched. And then while it's banded, I'm going to pull each twist out that's along the edges or that is along the part, on either side of the part. I'm going to do all of these. So along the edges and along both sides of the part, I'm going to retwist all of those twists. And then when I'm finished with that, I'll come back and I'll show you the next step. Finished twisting my edges and the twist along the part. So here it is. These are the twist along the part and these are the twist along the edges. So they look nice and neat on both sides. Yep. So now I'm going to show you how I do the braid out. Basically, we're going to use the 5 sections that we used when we did the French braid out on the twist the last time, But this time we're going to split each section into a top and bottom half, hence the 10 sections. So I am going to section it off and then I will show you how I do it. My hair. This is what it looks like. Exactly 10 braids. On the bottom half of my hair, all of them are French braids. As you can see, they're French braids. But on the top of my hair, they're just plaits because they weren't long enough. I actually went to plait all of them, but since these sections were a little longer, I French braided them and then put the rods. And the reason why I cut everything in half is so that it can be, so I can have more of a layered look. Because if I did a French braid and then rodded it at the end for this entire section, this part at the top wouldn't have the curl from the rod. So this is why I did it like this. And hopefully it comes out nicely tomorrow, because I have a date. Okay, so I will come and show you the results tomorrow. See you later. Oh, one more thing. When I rod my braids, or first of all, I braid overhand for all of my braids. So the French braids, of course, are overhand, and then the plaits are overhand too. And when I'm rolling my rods on, I don't roll them underneath. I roll them this way, as if I'm trying to flip my hair. I don't know why, I just get better results when I do that. When I braid overhand and when I roll it upward. I like the way it comes out. It looks a little bit fluffier to me. So, yeah. That's what I did. I did oil my scalp with some grapeseed oil that I put in a color applicator bottle because it has the nozzle. So I did that, made it easier. Yeah. So I'll see you tomorrow.